Good morning, everyone. Myself, Ali505. Today's topic is about impact of social inequality. Social inequality is nothing but where the equality lacks in for everybody to everybody. It resembles that lack of opportunity to one another, where we can observe these scenarios in different parts of the country, like in the caste, mainly when we take about the caste related to government jobs and also child births and children education, mainly for the female education, where everyone in the country were equal and should be treated equally regarding to the caste or regarding to the color discrimination towards their rich or towards whether they are rich or poor. I think inequality is rapidly going nowadays, as everyone in the country were in a situation that they were really, some people were lack of so many skills, but they were getting so many jobs due to their caste. That is the main inequality that is being taken nowadays, so that the inequality should be decreased, and one should give opportunity to the people who are aware of what they are doing in their job, who are eligible for what they are doing, who wants to do that, irrespective of their caste, color, or their religion, so-called all the other things. What do you think?
Not only caste, but I feel it also depends on gender these days.
Yes.
They're differentiating men and women.
Yes.
And other genders also. They are not treating other genders not even as humans.
Yes, yes.
They are restricted in every area, in temples, hospitals, in family functions, everywhere they are restricted. I think they are also humans. They should be treated equally, just like men and women.
Yes.
And one more thing is, due to this social inequality, crime is also increasing.
Yes.
Because they are traumatized and getting depressed and committing some crimes or self-kill,
Yes.
suicides. This is completely wrong, according to me.
Yes.
So,
Yes, I'll agree what you said. But as compared to olden days, nowadays we are seeing so many. I think women are going front and doing the work what they wanted to do, and in the start they are successfully leading in that. Also, we can observe that mainly in these days, as you said, crimes are increasing. Not only because of women fault, also it is a fault of men because of the criminal thoughts they are sacrificing the life of women. We should more what do you mean? We should more focus on that area also.
and even we have caste disputes
Yes,
between
yes.
two castes.
Yes,
They are
they are
fighting.
fighting each other
And turning
But
it into a political conspiracy.
Yeah.
yes,
And also, when you talk about caste reservations, I do agree with you, Pushpa, exactly as what you said. The people who are eligible for the job should be, yes, the opportunity should be provided for the below caste, not below caste. They are also, everyone are equal, but the main thing is we have to provide opportunities who are lack of facilities, but also they should be eligible and aware of the position what they are going to take and what they are going to do.
Yes.
They should have minimum qualification, and not about minimum qualification. If one person from upper caste and one person for lower caste is competing for a same position, if they got equal marks, they can provide the opportunity for the lower caste person.
Yes.
But when even he is not having knowledge, just because of caste reservation, we should not provide the opportunity to them. We have to give it to the person who is more capable of taking over it.
Sasha, I'll agree with you, but due to this reservation, the people who are in the lower caste, they are pushing the parents are pushing the children to forward to learn more and get more jobs.
Yes.
And this is also one of the
The position should be given to the person who is capable, who knows that how to handle the position.
Yes, social inequality has many negative impacts on society, including caste, gender discrimination, and discourage the people with their dressing and their position.
In olden days, gender equality is more. Nowadays is equal, and every girl child and boy child is wants to study, and girls improve in any profession.
As we talk about the inequality, there is all where who the constitution written. They already said that only for certain time of period that should be followed. After certain time that should be banned, because it's not a continuous process of implementing that in the same case of caste or rights. So that's why everyone should be treated in the country equal, as it is a democratic country who what do you say, who everyone deserves an equal chance to success in their positions. I think inequality is a rapid discourage to people who wants to move forward.
Exactly, I'm about to say it, Varshini. Yeah, everyone should be treated equally, but up to some extent, we should not increase the power of the lower caste
Yes,
and
yes.
degrading the other caste.
Yes.
Everybody should be equal.
And also, when we talk about inequality, when we take gender inequality, when coming to film industry, we know the male actors getting to pay so much amount
Yes,
than the
yes.
female actors. Whereas in other industries like Hollywood, they go with equal pay with women and men. But here they treat as women have low remuneration and men's have
High remuneration.
very high remunerations when compared
Yes.
to every other queue. Okay, I accept, but the things the male actors can attract more audience, but there should be some equality treating between the co-stars.
Yes,
In
even
every
though it is
industry.
a female-oriented movie,
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is the scenario that is been taking place from a very long time.
Not only film industry, in every industry. If you take IT industry,
Yes, yes.
they treat people according to their work. A peon will be treated differently, and the CEO will be treated differently.
Everyone deserves some respect. What are the
Yeah.
position they want it would be? We should give some respect to everyone according to their
Everyone is
age or
equal.
whatever it would be.
Everyone is equal.
Yes.
So
So
women need to be more independent, and still there are so many things like women should not go out at nights. We got freedom many years back, but still women are
1947.
restricted to do some things. Rather than restricting us, we have to educate boys in that issue.
yes,
I think.
Yeah, I completely agree with you.
educating girls till now they have been educating girls. I think it is the time where the change wants to be take place, and they should educate their boy sons too to how to behave with a girl and to have the right that whatever they want, whatever they feel in the society.
It's up to a person who wants to do it.
Yes. So inequality raises a lot of negative impact to everyone in the society. So it is a step to take down the inequality and build up the equality process to maintain our society in a better way. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. This is from CSE-B, and today's topic is impact of social inequality. Let's not just to the topic. Firstly, I would like just to say recent incident mine. One of my neighbor has went to the relative's home who has to give them money, but the person who have to give the money, like assume let's a person A and B. A person A has the money from the person B. So in that person, like generally he is not giving the money on time, so he have went to their house and we have asked him for the money, and the person who have borrowed the money is so rich, but when this person A have went to their home, he said he was like treating him as like you should stand, you can sit in the veranda, we'll be coming. And it's like one of the gated community, and they ask the relatives to sit in the veranda. And it's I think in our culture and tradition, it's not like treating the guests as to sit in the veranda or outside of the house or waiting the relatives outside of a home, right? In our culture, what we have is asking the guests to come into our home, no matter what they were, in what position they were, in what profession they were, right? I think in this situation, I have seen the inequality in our society.
Yes, you're totally right, Vardhini. Like what had happened with you, or like you have reasoned that incident, and I think so. Like I want to add on that, like in our society, we have like casteism. Like we just follow this inequality in caste in from our olden days, and today is a generation where technology has developed to some extent where AI and all those have come, and we also work with people around different cultures and different religions
Yes.
together. But some or other hand, we have that like in our society where this inequality had like this the rise of this inequality is also existing in our society. We just tell that among us we talk in this group discussion, we talk about inequality, but we at some or other point we follow it. Like we just follow in our we talk about it and we leave it here and we just follow
Yes,
and
yes.
we just do that.
Few people are not implementing it. We are just discussing all these topics and going forward, but we are not implementing in our daily life. I think we should educate the people about this incidents, all the things.
Yeah, I agree with you, but like the inequality is not only in the society, but also it is in the like selection procedure for the pursuing for higher degrees or in entering in or writing in competitive exams. Like so, these like for example, if we consider gender inequality, like the girls have the more reservation when compared to the boys when in a selection procedure. Like they have to be selected on the base of based on the merit, not on the gender wise. It's okay that showing some edge towards the girls, okay, but not like it should be a great margin between them.
Like we have like JE or JE
Yes,
it
exams.
is happening
At that
in the
exams,
competitive
we have lot of reservations to girls. To like in those institutions, we don't have girls much seen. So they in that like they want to increase the strength of girls.
Yes,
They
yes.
just add on this reservation.
I'm
part.
sorry for
Actually,
interrupting you both, but as you said, the girls they have increased the seats, the number of girls, but on what basis they have increased? Because they are not. It's a point where to encourage the girls, right? So
but it's up to girls. Like they need to use that reservation part. But we see like none of us like we get rank and we can go, but our parents due to some reasons they don't send us.
then even nowadays, so
Even some competitive exams, due to the caste criteria, even the talented students also not getting the admission.
Yeah.
Even they're getting the higher ranks.
Yes, as Prashant said, not only gender and but in education also in caste villages, some sorry to say this, not low caste people are getting low ranks and getting best seats, and higher rank, high educated
But what I say is the people who have talent can live anywhere in the world when compared to the people who are not that much talented.
Yeah,
But
when it comes to competitive, it's like not only based solely depends upon the skill, but also have a slight edge on luck and this
Yes.
reservation system also.
Yes.
Recently, I applied for the GATE exam. Well, coming to the boys, the examination fee is about 1800, but for the girls, it is
900.
actually half the amount, 900.
Yes,
We can
yes, I
apply
think.
we can apply for both two papers, like for example, CSE core and CSE data science. Then we have the opportunity of we can twice write the exam. I think it's not fair to.
Like everyone does not have that much money, and also it's like half of the money. It's I too don't agree with this, because at this generation, or in this generation, we have come to a point where girls can also pay that much of amount, and like we need to have an equal bias, like pointing out that casteism. First we need to have an equality in this reservation, then that we can talk about that casteism and all also.
I'm sorry for interrupting you both, but what you are saying is you girls have deducted half of the amount when compared to boys. You were the saying, but what I say is actually in the society people are not. The parents are not interested in sending the girl child to the education. If it is low, they might can apply, and you can think it is one of the opportunity, right?
Many of boys also cannot apply, I think so. Like you're right, Vadri. Like some of the girls.
But
are
when
not-
it comes to boys, the parents are very much interested in educating the boys, so they can however pay fee, and
But
so that they can get into that, right?
Both boys and girls must give some equality.
Yes.
Not
So
the great
then,
margin of amount difference, but
They
like
must
okay,
equal,
it is.
be equal now. Both boys and girls are
Some
giving
of them, some of the families might be at the economically low or poor range where they need to pay that much of amount. Like it should be there, but like half, some like 20% or 30% should be low. Not like half of the price is something which is big to talk and all that. Like
If the selection process is based on the economic system, then it will be okay. Like they were below the BPL, below
Yes,
poverty line,
below poverty line.
then it will be okay. For the candidates who are economically backward, then we can give a relaxation for
Yes,
them.
yes, I totally agree. But there are pros and cons in both things. But you can't just see it in a one way, right? So
I actually have a friend who is in open, and he recently written MCET examination, and according to me, he secured a good rank, but he was an open category, but he couldn't get admission into AU. He was a good student, but because of his category, he couldn't able to get into the AU.
Expression.
I think with this incident, if he didn't get into this what college he wanted to get in, I think he has some more that anxiety and enthusiasm in reaching up his goal. Like he can, like a person who is very well like a person who is very much interested in doing that particular course, he'll be like, as in the first step he didn't get that college university, again he'll try even more harder in order to reach up his goal. That will be a reason. So we can see a good and well educated person, a talented person.
Yes, Madhini, it is commonly recently it is commonly occurring in the getting scholarship. Even the people with the lower class not getting scholarship due to their caste criteria. So what?
As you're saying is absolutely correct. In our society, we face so many descriptions and so many variations in the people because of in our mind it has rooted like we have description in from our history, and it was rooted in our mind. We have to overcome that discrimination to future.
And recently, yesterday, one of my neighbor also have who is an SC/ST caste, and they have visited their home. But she said that her husband has died, and she's a widow, and there is a function occurring, but she didn't invited for the main ceremony. But she have invited after the ceremony have completed. She have invited her for this. I think this is also one of the gender inequality. Like it's not the gender inequality, it's like inequality in while she was a widow. We can say many things. I think it's an endless topic as we have many situations in our society.
It's like also gender inequality also plays a key role in our society, where like it's not like many of us may face, but at some point like we have gender inequality where like a girl or a boy, if they have a girl or boy, they prefer boys to study better, and like girls at some point they want to stop, but
From the studies.
it's like it's not like depends on their opinion. It's basically depends on their opinion, like how society how society sees and how they think. It's like what we think on society is what happens we think.
Yes,
In the
yes.
current generation, even the parents are looking for the boys, not the girls.
Yes, Devana, this inequality is not only in education, it also leads to political issues and other various.
Yes, political issues. While like we have a like woman
political
politician and a man politician, we prefer like we when comes to women we just talk whatever whatever comes into our mind. But it's not like we shouldn't think women. It's a position which she or he holds, and we should respect that position and talk on that. Like it's totally professional.
I think it's not depending upon the gender inequality. We have to give the respect.
It's,
and we have
it's
to.
totally up to our mind and up to us how we treat
Yes.
and how we see. Like we need to stop this inequality from us. Like each individual take a step and stop that inequality. Then there will be a society where all are equally treated, and we will be seen next new generation where each and everyone is respected based on their position, based on their work and all those. So I think we need to stop this inequality from our mind, and we need to start this new society where equality is developed.
I think by this we all conclude that I think it is an endless topic on the impact of social inequality on society, depending upon like no matter in which sector they were in, we have to respect every position. Like no, they will be getting some wages according to the profession, but work of them and and we should all treat it as a respect. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.